Hey guys, Matt King here. Thank you so much for watching our video on the ClickFunnels, how to do a paid trial with Stripe using the ClickFunnels. We're up to 728 views, which is more than at the time of this recording. And in that time, I've gotten 18 likes, thumbs up, and 20 comments. And in those 20 comments, I found that you guys are having some issues with using the script tags and making that little blinking arrow go away. So remember, the blinking arrow, first of all, is optional. I think for this particular situation that it's just better looking when it's not there. But that not being the issue, I want to show you guys how to get rid of that flashing arrow using the code that we put in here. So first of all, let's look at the instructions here. I put into the instructions the script tags here so that you guys can put the temp button in there. And the way that this works is YouTube does not like the angle brackets or the less than or greater than signs. So in order for this to actually be input in here to the into the YouTube instructional description area, I had to take the angle brackets out and put these little dash marks here. But in reality, what it would look like is like this. So make sure, and I'm going to zoom in on this so that you guys can see that, and I'm just going to leave that there for a second. I want you guys to understand that you have to take that script tag and make sure that you put the less than sign, type out the word script, and then put the greater than sign there. It cannot be the actual dashes that I'm using here. I only did that for the purposes of this, and then I pointed that out over here, and in the instructions. Now, so do that, make sure, and then the closing script tag is a dash. So for you guys that don't understand HTML or JS or understand the basics of this, I don't blame you. That's okay. If I was being an expert at something else besides this kind of stuff, I probably wouldn't understand it either. So just make sure that you have the script tag that looks like this on the way in and on the way out using the /script tag. Now what we're going to do is look at the flashing arrow, which seems to be where I think most people are having the issues. But this uses those little angle brackets as well, and I did not make that very clear in the instructions. I do apologize for that. So just make sure you're using the greater than signs where the dashes are in the instructions. Here I am using a dash. Please don't copy and paste this as is. Just make sure that you take these dashes out and put in the make sure that you guys are putting in the greater than sign to show how that works. And there should be no custom coding to this. Take this as is and put that into your CSS settings. Hit the save button and go to town. That should work right out of the box as soon as you do that. So that is how this will work, and I can show you inside the ClickFunnels where that works. So I actually went in here just to get the code and make sure that it was still working. As you can see, it's not there. We'll go to Settings, Custom CSS, bam, greater than sign here. There is no updates to the code. Just make sure that those greater than signs are there. And then another issue, since I'm here, that I see a lot of times is the tracking code. Make sure that you can switch back and forth between the header code and the footer code. Make sure that you're putting your script tag in the footer code, not in the header code, because I don't think it'll actually work. I had somebody, I went through quite a bit of troubleshooting with somebody one night trying to get this to work, and it turns out that they had the code in the header code and it did not work. So make sure it's in the footer code, and make sure that you change out that this code right here to match whatever your button CSS code is, and this should work just fine. When you're done, hit the save button, preview that sucker, and it should work just fine. Come down here, no flashy, click that button and the button comes up. So that's it. I hope that you guys have liked this. If you guys need some help with this, I'm going to make another video. Click on that video there, and I'll set you guys up with some kind of a package where I can assist you guys, okay? Take care. I'll see you guys in another video.